our judges to commence with a little judgmenting. And for our annual halftime show! Gonna talk about Twilight. I got cut off last time because it was the last thing I did and the judges came in, so I had to stop. So this time I'm doing it first. I think Edward Cullen would be more popular if he sparkled more. I think the problem is there's not enough fancy to him. I think if he looked like the lead singer of Queen, surrounded by glitter with fangs. I'm here. Basically like Cromartie High School and Freddie Mercury, just BAM! And even guys be like, damn, that's an awesome vampire. But he's got glitter. That's some awesome glitter. There's a scene in Twilight which always cracks me up. It's Bella's in bed. Edward comes in and is watching her sleep. Now, first off, it's not that kind of sexy lying in bed next to you watching you sleep. It's stooping over the end of the bed like the tall man watching you sleep. Now, looking at the scene, it's gotta be like 3 in the morning. And she wakes up, oh, Edward, I like watching you sleep. Okay, first off, no one wakes up sexy at 3 a.m. You have to pee, you're having those little farts that keep you warm in the winter. Your hair looks like a werewolf's been styling it. And I don't care how much you love somebody, if they're standing at the foot of your bed when you wake up leaning over to you, it's not going to be, morning, honey, it's going to be, ah! Crap! As Bill Cosby said, first you scream it, then you do it. There's a scene in the movie where they play baseball. And as this was explained to me by a hardcore fan, it's like, well, it's to draw in some of the males. Like, who here likes baseball? I mean, like goes to games, likes baseball. Let's see the Tigers play. If someone described the plot for a boring as hell movie to you, dude, okay, this movie, these like 20 senators, filibuster for 2 hours. I don't want to see that. But they play baseball for like 5 minutes. Baseball. I could watch that. Maybe they play dodgeball. Do you not go to see a movie to see Edward get one of those big red rubber balls in the face? The next day he's at school, he's got that big red mark. You know, Edward, what? With the pale white skin and the big red mark, you look like someone's period. Hey! I miss you guys. I only get to catch up with you guys like once a year, and then I have to keep track of all the weird, cool stuff that happens to me since then. I heard there's an MMO for Dragon Ball coming out. Now you can choose between 5 faces and 1,000 hairstyles as you adventure in Dragon Ball. Is he charging or lagging? You decide. Imagine if there's sound effects in that game, like, if you walk through a field of dudes, it's gonna sound like a chorus. Everyone do a... This is what the Dragon Ball MMO will sound like. Something awesome happened in church last Christmas. I don't go to church often because they don't like it when you add your own commentary. And the Lord will sort them into their houses, Gryffindor. Oh, sorry, I'll leave. Peace be with you, and the force be with you, whatever. So they're doing the little nativity, you know, the little nativity thing they do once a year. And I'm sitting there listening, and the guy goes, and the 3 wise men came to our young Lord, Gaspar, Balthazar, and Melchior. And suddenly I hear this really excited squeak. 3 seats over, 3 seats up. And I look over, and there's a kid who can't be more than 7 years old, bouncing up and down all excitedly suddenly. You know? Maybe he's been asleep and he woke up and he thinks it's time to go home. But no, I hear him grab his mom and go, Mom, they're from Seal. They're from Z. Someone's been playing Chrono Trigger. The kid's 7 years old, he's playing Chrono Trigger. Those parents are doing something right. Which then, of course, ruined that story for me because I now picture Jesus being given the time egg, the epoch, and the mouse. Here you go kick some asshole. Chrono Trigger, great game. They should have made a sequel for it. They made a game called Chrono Trigger, great game. Chrono Cross, well-made game. But, in reference to Chrono Trigger, Chrono Cross, if you had a great aunt who smoked cigarettes all the time, and at some family reunion she grabbed you and got you aside, and she told you all kinds of crap about your family you didn't need to hear, that just ruined your family for you for the rest of your life, that's Chrono Cross to Chrono Trigger. I can't play Chrono Trigger anymore without thinking, oh, there's Robo. Oh yeah, you have to kill him. Oh, there's Chrono. Oh, you wipe him out. Oh, you... It's like watching the Smurfs when you know that ad where they get bombed is in existence. It's like, hey, Smurfs! Oh, they got bombed in the end. Oh, that makes me sad. You know, since last year, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is coming out. Awesome. I love they've been describing the plot of it. The legit, honest-to-God plot so far. There it is, okay? Dr. Doom! I, Albert Wesker, have assembled all of Marvel's most dangerous villains. Behold, Dormammu, MODOK, Super Skrull, Magneto, and sometimes Deadpool. He's sitting over there eating a taco through the mask. Meanwhile, on the other side, there's Dr. Doom. Very good, Albert Wesker. But I have assembled Capcom's greatest villains. Behold, Albert Wesker. Hey, how is there a Wesker over there and a Wesker over there? T-Virus! The does whatever the hell I wanted to virus. Hey, how come he didn't get all ugly like the other animal? T-Virus! Oh yeah, but they got big exposed. T-Virus! Where'd you get that sandwich from? T-Virus! I'm excited for the characters, but MODOK's playable. Holy crap, MODOK! The dude's like a big face and a chip. I'm excited to play as him, but I don't want to play as a guy who needs a mechanical chair to help him poop. Who else in the Marvel Universe? Okay, Dr. X, but aside from Dr. X, to me, my unlockable character, Dr. X. Newcomer, Gwen Stacy. Spider-Man geeks get that one. And then you confirmed Ryu and Sir Arthur and Chun-Li and Chun-Li's thighs. I love you, Chun-Li's thighs. Can't quite get my arms around you. Oh, she's walking. She's walking. Some year, I'd love to see two people dressed up as Chun-Li's legs. Like a third person dressed as Chun-Li sitting astride them. They'd be like Baskerville from One Piece, you know? Oh, legs walking, those legs walking.